going to say you're live. Okay, Matt is entered. I'm going to add him to the stage.
Howdy, howdy.
Can you hear him?
I
Yeah,
don't
can you
hear
hear
him.
me, guys?
Oh, now we do.
Now we hear you. Perfect.
Great.
The sound turned off. Okay. Your picture is very, very good. Is that because you got a newer computer?
It
Why
might
is
be. I've been really impressed with this Mac so far. Even in the echoey rec room, I even felt my audio was great, even though I didn't feel it was.
Okay. Okay. So now, Matt, I'm going to show you how to do Africa. Mark just did it. He got up to about the 5th level. And what does it say?
Get up there? Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And I'm going to click on Africa. Can you see that, Matt?
I can see.
Let's learn countries of Africa.
And you can now see that I'm going to click the go button.
Can see it.
Okay. First, I want to introduce Matt. He is our video editor. He creates the videos for us. My talent is I'm just old and I have plenty of time. So I sit here and play these games all day long because I really enjoy this. So we're going to get in. And he drank too much passion fruit. Yeah, I thought you were wearing a yellow shirt, but that's your skin. You're all yellow.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
some sun yesterday.
All right. I'm going to go a different layout, and I'm going to go to click and learn, and I'm going to play. Let's see how far I can go without having to replay. Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon. Okay, now we go to 14 questions. Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi. Now we have 7 more: Cameroon, Chad, CAR, Congo, DROC, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea. Okay, we've mastered that. We're going to the 3rd level, 21 questions. Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, CAR, Chad, Congo, DROC, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, and now we get 7 new. Eritrea, and I know there are 4 that start with E, 5 actually, but Eritrea starts with ER. The next one is ES, and then ET for Ethiopia. So Eritrea, and then ES, Eswatini, and then Ethiopia. Gabon, the Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau. 17 seconds over. Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, CAR. And Cameroon looks like a camera to me. You got the camera dolly and everything, but here's the camera right up here. So that's Cameroon. CAR. Chad looks like he's wearing a graduation cap. Chad the grad helps him with that. Chad, Congo, DROC, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Eswatini, Ethiopia, okay, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea. 18 seconds over. I'll do it without a lot of talking. Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, CAR, Chad, Congo, DRC, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, and then Eritrea, Eswatini, Ethiopia, Gabon, the Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, and I beat the clock. And I can go on to 28. But here's the other thing. My personality is I want to reinforce what I've worked on before I move to the next level. I'm going to play this 2 more times with the replay button. I click the replay, and I can practice what I've learned, replay. And I'm going to try and do it without, I'm not even look at the question. I know it's Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, CAR, Chad, Congo, DRC, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Eswatini, Ethiopia, Gabon, the Gambia, Ghana, and Guinea-Bissau. Okay. And that's what I usually do, but I'm going to go right to see if I can go to the next level. 28 questions. Okay. I tell you what. I'm going to exit from this. I'm going to get back into Africa, but I'm going to switch to review mode. Review. Let's see how far I can get. I haven't worked with Africa for several months. Let's see what I can do. Okay, click go. Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, CAR, Chad, Congo, DRC, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, QR, Eritrea, Eswatini, Eswatini. Which one is Eswatini? Ethiopia. Okay, that's for Gabon, the Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, IJK, Kenya, El Lesotho. Lesotho is lower than Sierra Leone. This is Lesotho. Oh, Lesotho's down here. Lesotho. Liberia is lower. Libya, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritania, Mali. Where's Mali? Oh, you just show me, but Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, OPQ, Rwanda, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Africa, South Sudan, Tanzania, Togo, Tunisia, Uganda, Western Sahara, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and 22 seconds over. But this is what I enjoy doing. And I could also exit from here and get into test mode. But I'm going to take a break here and I'm going to talk to Matt. I'm going to switch it up like that.
You know, it had been several months and you were still getting them right. Maybe not at the speed to move to the next level, but there weren't any incorrect answers.
Yes, I did stumble a few times, but after I actually haven't worked on this in probably a year, because then I started working on Texas. I'm not making excuses. My point is, in order to retain the information, you have to get in and review early and review often. And it only takes, for example, I'm going to go to the 50 states and show how you can get through that in 2 minutes. And once you learn it and do that, you can do it in 2 minutes. So Matt, I'm going to go back into 50 states. Let's go to test mode. 50 states, I'm going to do the color map. And the 50 states came. I tell you what, here's one of my favorites. Let's go to the mental map game. Now I'm going to go right into test mode and click go. It asks us, where is Illinois? We don't have any colors. We don't have any of the what they call scaffolding tricks or support to help the students learn. But I know this is Illinois. Alaska is easy, of course. Hawaii will be easy. Vermont, and New Hampshire right next to either. New Jersey, Oklahoma is right above Texas, Oklahoma. And we're in test mode, so we don't have to race the clock. I've answered 5 out of 50 so far. If I get a green light, I got it right. A green light. South Dakota, Pennsylvania. This would be Pennsylvania. Louisiana, Kansas. This would be Oklahoma. This would be Kansas. Nebraska. Is Nebraska above? Yeah, Nebraska above Kansas. Wisconsin. Wisconsin. South Carolina. I got it wrong. I clicked North Carolina. This is South Carolina. Nevada. Mississippi. Louisiana, Mississippi. New Hampshire, right next to Vermont. Minnesota. Once we get to 20 questions, I'm going to show the score. Minnesota, Oregon below Washington, Maryland. Maryland is right next to, this would be, let's see if this is Maryland. That's not Maryland. Arkansas. Arkansas is right above Louisiana. We've answered 20. Let's see how many got wrong. I got Maryland wrong, and I got South Carolina wrong. But all the rest I got correct. I got 90%. I'm going to exit from that, and that's another thing I enjoy. In a later video, I'm going to show you this game because this is really probably the coolest thing in the whole system. There are no
Oh
bounds.
man.
Isn't that something?
Mhm.
Do you want to get into one of these games, Matt? I'll let you get in and do one of these games, whichever you think might be somewhat of a challenge for you. I'm going to go into student. I'm going to remove myself from the screen. I'm going to go to here,
All righty.
and I'll let you take
So I'm
some
gonna
time to set
present.
up. I don't need to mute. All right.
All righty.
Okay, and Matt, I'm going to add him to the stage, and I'm
So
going
here's
to,
my window coming up.
yeah, and you're
And
going
let's
to.
see what
I've
I
got
can do
both of
here.
us on the left on this one.
My 50 states are a little rusty, so let's see how I can do.
Okay,
Alabama,
you're in the learn mode. Learn mode is where you're at.
Alaska,
Whisper as you click.
California, and Colorado. Connecticut. Okay. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut.
That's
Boom.
pretty good. You beat the clock, and now you
Alabama,
got 14. Here you go.
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, okay, Illinois, Indiana. Level 2 cleared. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado. Oh, that's Massachusetts. Massachusetts, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, and Massachusetts is last. 3 seconds over. Let's try to get them all right too. So we got Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, the little sliver of Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts. I was 1 second over. I got to be a little faster. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. Oh, that's Kansas. Arkansas. Nope, I always get that wrong. Delaware. Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois below Wisconsin, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts. 5 seconds over. Got to do it again. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. No, Arkansas. Idaho. Okay, Kentucky. Two seconds over. Okay. Take a deep breath. A little sliver. Idaho. Okay.
And here's one thing, before you start clicking again, here's one thing is that the user, as they're watching, okay, they can tell how many seconds you're doing and how you, well, they can kind of have the anticipation, is he going to make it or not? You are so close. You are so close. Always within 1 or 2 seconds of beating the clock on this.
Level 3 cleared. We got it. Now I have to go
Oh,
do
man.
28 questions.
You beat it by about a half a second on that, Matt.
Okay. Illinois. Minnesota. Here. Mississippi, that's where my dog is from. Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada. 6 seconds over. So that was good for a jump of another 7 questions, but it's a lot of
That was-
speed and it's in alphabetical order. I'm kind of memorizing the order a little bit too.
No, that was really good
So
for
let's
the
try
first
again.
time on a new level. Yes.
I knew that. Here we go. Oh no, Louisiana, I knew that. Got that confused at Mississippi.
Louisiana is shaped like the letter L.
Michigan, Minnesota. And that's where Zelda's from. Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada. 3 seconds over. So I improved by 3 seconds, but I got something wrong. I got Mississippi and Arkansas confused.
So,
So
Matt, can you
before
hear
I
me?
even get the clock started, I'm going to look at where Arkansas is and just try to keep a better handle of that in my head. I always second guess myself.
Matt, you can't.
Okay.
You can't hear. You cannot hear me, can you?
This is Arkansas in the dark green.
Why can't he hear me?
And that was right. I was worried I was wrong and everyone knew but me.
Hello, hello. I wonder if he has his sound off.
Georgia's right there. Illinois. Okay, so Louisiana, you got that. Then we got Maine. We jump down to Maryland. We go to Massachusetts, Michigan, right by the Great Lakes, Minnesota. Then Mississippi, where Zelda's from. Missouri, I knew that. Okay, Missouri's here. Montana, Nebraska, Nevada. 5 seconds over. Okay. Well, if people get bored of me, let me know, but I guess I'll keep trying. Okay. All right. Level 4 cleared. Okay. Next is 35. Oh, that's no. You got it. Well, I got to get New Jersey right. And that's South Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio. All right. Idaho, Illinois below Wisconsin, Indiana off to the side, Iowa here, Kansas, and then we have Kentucky. No, that's North Carolina. I knew it was yellow. Louisiana, Maine, skip down to Maryland. Minnesota. All right, improved by 10 seconds, but let's see if I can do better. At least the boxes disappear. That helps me a little bit. No, that's New Hampshire. That's Massachusetts. Okay, 15 seconds over. I think I was 30 seconds over, then 20 seconds over, then 15 seconds over. I hope I'm remembering that right, but that's definitely an improvement. But we just kind of have to fire through it. I feel like I have to memorize the order, and then we do random order, so I won't be able to benefit from that ability. But I guess having them in alphabetical order does help you, so you can remember the next one. This is very challenging. I think if I had time to take my time, I would get 45 of the states correct without this kind of practice. But this way I can get them all the first try eventually. There are things coming up like Virginia and West Virginia that I am worried about if I'm going to get it right or not. So we'll see. I haven't cleared this level though, so I have to speed things up. No. Yep, I knew that. I knew that too. Missouri. This is Nebraska. This is North Dakota up here. Nevada, New Hampshire. All right. Minnesota. Okay. That was my best time so far, but I have to be up by 15 seconds, and I can't hesitate nearly as often. So, sorry if I'm boring you guys. Let's see. I'm just exiting out. Oh, I'm just me by myself. Oh, okay. Well, we're still live. It's me. Everyone's doing something else. And I have a feeling they're not going to pan the baton to anyone else until I get it. So, this is tough. But I'm going to keep going and hopefully walk away with a better understanding of the states as we go through it. All right, so 14 seconds over. Let's see how I do this time. A little sliver. I know that. Okay. Missouri. Two seconds over. Okay, that was a 12-second improvement. We're so close. I got one thing wrong and I hesitated a little bit, but we can get through this. Okay. Oh, Minnesota. I keep getting that confused for some reason. I cleared it, but I was because I was button mashing. I knew it was an N, but I didn't know the alphabetical order in my head. So I cleared the level, but I got more wrong than I ever did on any round because I'm trying to beat the game by button mashing instead of actually knowing it. So maybe I'll pay the price for that later. It's going to be even harder now. 42 questions. After this round, there's 2 more. The game gives you 7 more additional questions at a time after you clear a level. So the next one will have 49, and then after that, it will only add 1 additional question. And I have to remember which state would be the last letter in the alphabet. I guess it would be Wyoming, I think, but I don't know if there's a letter after that. We'll see, though. Nope. I like hearing it say the full state out loud. And I wonder if that's costing me just letting it go, huh? Minnesota. I know Minnesota. Missouri. Montana. Nebraska. Nevada. New Hampshire. New Jersey. New Mexico. New York. North Carolina. North Dakota. Ohio. Oklahoma. Oh, that's Tennessee. Oklahoma's right above Texas. I knew that. And then Oregon's here. Pennsylvania. Rhode Island, that little sliver. South Tennessee, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee. I hope Seth's not watching. He'll be very cross if he finds out I didn't get Tennessee right twice. All right. That's Ohio. Hate to slip that part up. That part is crucial time and talking. No, I don't know why I did that. Tiny Rhode Island. And then Tennessee. Okay. Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey. Got to get that right. Okay. We cleared it. Okay. 49 questions. There's 2 additional rounds left. One where they add Wyoming at the very end. And we got Washington. We've got West Virginia, Virginia. All those things are being added into the mix. Utah as well. I'm trying to remember what other states are included in that, but those are the ones that come up at the top of my head. So this has been painful to watch. I apologize, but I shouldn't apologize because at least I knew the names of all the states. There are people that are going to be playing this game that don't even know the names of the states. They don't have a rough idea of where everything is. This is a very necessary part of the process, and it's not a part that I look forward to. I do struggle sometimes, but I have made a lot of progress. Getting it within the time limit is tough, and you got to be vigilant and on task. And I'm kind of memorizing the alphabetical order of the states, whether I want to or not. So here we go. Connecticut, baby. That's not Connecticut. That's not Kentucky. I just completely blanked on Kentucky. Rhode Island, the tiny little one. South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee. These are the new ones. Texas, we got to get that right. Utah, Vermont, the yellow one there. Oh, I assumed it was going to be West Virginia. And then Wisconsin. So yes, Wyoming is going to be the very last one that's added to the end. All right, let's try to do better this time. It's only because I've memorized them. All right. That's not Nevada. I know Nevada. I know too much about Nevada. Let's just say that. And then Ohio and Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island. Vermont over here, Virginia, then Washington, then West Virginia, then Wisconsin. All right, so I was 28 seconds over last time. Now I'm 20 seconds over. So let's hope I can do better. Get confident. Get confident. Sometimes you got to hype yourself up. Minnesota, Mississippi. We got Nevada right this time. We got a little slipped up last time. New Mexico, New York, baby. North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania. Then we got Rhode Island right there. South Dakota, getting a flow state going. That's really hard to boot up with me, I'll tell you what. Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin. There was 1 second left. Just one. All right. 49 questions. There were 7 rounds of 7. 49, they added 7 each time. For 50 questions, we just add 1 more question. And I just want to look at the map and kind of remember Wyoming. Wyoming, it's one of the most boring looking states ever. And if we remember that Colorado is that green state here, I believe Wyoming, because I know it's connected to Idaho because of my visit to the Grand Teton State Park, that I think it's that dark green square under Montana. So, all right. I know I can do this. I linger, I think too long. But if we speed things up and not slip up, we might be able to knock this out of the park. And I can show you that, Bob has been doing this for so long, and Mark is a teacher. He's super smart. I'm kind of a dreamer. I'm showing you how a dreamer is putting it quite nicely, but I'll show you how a dreamer gets through Click and Learn all the way to the end. I think I'm going to print out my dang certificate at the end. So let's see how it goes. Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire. I feel like my brain's being rewired. I think that's the point. Let's see. Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Oh my gosh. Okay. I cleared it. I think that was by 1 second too, and there was some hesitation there. So, oh, it's random order. Oh, this will be something. This will be something. Okay. That's Rhode Island. Okay. You see, I mentioned this before. You remember the order, and then it throws you at this, and it's a whole other ball game. And the order won't be the same every time. So I'll never be able to remember even this order. It's going to push you. So let's be brave. Let's be brave, boyos. Let's show them what we know. Okay. At least the buttons disappear. You got that going for you. Okay. We got Wyoming. Okay. Shouldn't have celebrated like I did. Two seconds over. That was pretty good for random order. We'll try again. You like seeing Alaska and Hawaii together. You feel like they're friends, you know? They get along. Alabama. I know Alabama. That's Arkansas. All right, I'm definitely confused. That's Maryland. Okay. Arkansas. Got to get New Jersey right. That would be sacrilege if I didn't. Oh, Colorado's a bright green. It's a good thing that all right, so we're over now. All right, so that was a little worse. We'll try again. I got that confused with New Hampshire. Okay. I knew that. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. No, that's Illinois. Okay. You got it. You got it. Level 9 cleared. All right, I know that took a while, guys, but thank you for your patience, getting comfortable and going through it. I think we had 9 seconds to go. So even in the random order where I couldn't memorize the alphabetical order, or even just the way I was moving my keypad to get through it, it took some time, but we did get it. And I can see Bob in the corner. Bob, are you back?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Did you go for a 10-hour hike while I was doing all that?
I did something, but anyway, I just want to tell everybody. Matt has been doing this for 56 minutes. Actually, I did a lot of stuff at the beginning, and Matt, in less than probably 40 minutes, went through the entire process of learning the 50 states. And he went in regular order and random order. We're going to save test mode for a different live stream. But to me, it's incredible what you just did, Matt. It's just very impressive. But that's the power of the entire system. So
we're still getting used to everything, and the pressure is on. It feels like it's longer as you're doing it. But when you said that it was 56 minutes, I was shocked because I was worried that I was taking too long. But, you know, it's a lot of progress from where I started from, for sure.
And if we had not had all my stuff at the beginning where I was doing different things before you started, I'm seriously, this thing could have been a 40-minute video, you going from 0 to 100% in less than an hour. And that's a power. So anyway, Matt, let's let's do a next video later with you working on review mode and test mode. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me, Bob.
We're going to take a break now. We're going to go explore. I think Mark has set us up for a different beach in Puerto Rico. So this is break time. Dale, our programmer, is going to go with us and have a great time. So thank you, Matt. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Sounds great, Bob.
Bye-bye. Seriously, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with what he just did. And,
Oh, great. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, are you listening to me still?
Yeah, I guess I can still hear you.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I'm going to end the
It's a
stream.
good thing you had something nice to
Take it.
say. Imagine if you're like, oh, that was terrible.
Okay, Matt. And that's it for now. Talk to you later.
You got it.